Hi everybody, it's Sonny with Sonny K Creations. Come on in, we're gonna make a real easy craft. Hopefully it'll be easy. Oh, he's got text, so I was looking at it. Come on in, let me know that you're watching, and make sure you sprinkle and all that, and hopefully we'll have a lot of people like we did the other night. Oh, I hope this isn't dried up. Kind of dried up. Okay, I see a couple people on. Seems a little low. Hi Marie, and so yeah, come on in and hopefully you'll be able to see. People are saying it was dark or that it was far away or something the other day, so I don't know. So we're just gonna get started. So this is a really pretty wood, just a wood piece. It has a hanger. I got it from the wood pile section at Hobby Lobby just recently, so you should be able to find it. It's not super cheap, but it was 50% off, I think. Hi Carol. It's hard for me to read it today. Hi Kathy. So we're gonna get started. It seems kind of weird. We're gonna be doing a spring thing, but we're gonna start with black, but because we're gonna try to make this frame look like gold, kind of. So we're gonna start by painting it black. Try not to get too much on the back because I'm not gonna do the back. I'm just gonna leave it wood. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect because we're gonna do something over the top of it, but we'll get this painted and then work on something else while it dries. Thought about doing this ahead of time, but I wanted you guys to see kind of what it looked like ahead of time, so, or before. And I'm getting it kind of on the middle a little, but that's okay because we'll cover it with something. This paint is pretty dried out, but it'll work. What have you guys been doing? My kids, Christian and the girls came and stayed the weekend. You probably saw my husband posted, I didn't even know he had posted those pictures of us baking, but yeah, they came on Saturday and stayed till yesterday. So they went to church with us. We had we had a little bit of a Super Bowl party with them and my son and his family, and then some other friends, a couple of friends came too. Of course, Seattle won. We live near Seattle, so that was exciting. Although I'm not a football person, but in fact, one of the players went to school with my son-in-law here in Yakima. All right, so I got most of it. Let's just paint the edge. I've never really done this before, so we'll hope it works. I mean, I've done it, but not on a wood thing. Good to see you, Pam. Hi. Oh, everybody's just telling me a lot of people are watching, but I never know if you guys want me to say your names. If you really haven't told me you're here and it's just telling you that it's telling me that you're here, so I don't ever, if it just says you're watching and you didn't say anything, I don't always say something. Here, Alex, he's a noisy one today. Okay. Trying to get at least on all the cracks, because that's what's going to show. All right, so it's not perfect, but just did that. We'll put this over here and maybe turn this over. Put this up here. My phone keeps on cutting you off. I think I have a virus. Oh, that's a bummer. All right, so then I found, where is it at? I don't hardly ever go to Dollar Tree anymore, but I was there the other day and I found this, and it had this cute, I was gonna do it with this egg, but I changed my mind. So it had this little bunny, and then it comes with a little stand. So that would be a really cute thing. It's from the Dollar Tree. It just looks like this, comes in a package. But anyway, I took my heat gun and I took off this cute bunny. So we're gonna use that, not this part. We'll save it for something else. So we're gonna take that, and I found like a responsive reading page out of a hymnal, And it talks about being raised with Christ and stuff, so it's kind of like, it's an Easter, it's an Easter thing. Also had, you could have used hymnal pages, but I wanted to use like more like words, so I think I'll actually put it on the bunny and then put the thing on there. I couldn't decide if I wanted to do another Valentine's, but I thought, well, we're just going to do one and done Valentine's present or project this year since I didn't craft much. If you guys didn't see it, this is what I made. I just took a cheap, chocolate box and just covered it. Made my own faux chocolates and put them in, added my own little cup things. And then made over the top. So I put a picture of it kind of sitting kind of like that. So that's the only Valentine's thing I made this year. Okay. So then we're going to take this and put it on here. Oops. Oops, then I pulled it down too far. There we go. Ah. There we go. Okay, so did that. Good to see you, Cheryl. Keep on sprinkling. We have, last time we had, the one time I looked up, there was 240 or something on there. I couldn't believe it. My husband says, well, absence makes the heart grow fonder. I guess so. So I'm just taking a sanding block. Guess you're supposed to wait till things are dry to sand, but I don't ever do that. As long as you go downwards, I don't think it's a problem. If you had a smaller sander, it'd probably work better. This is not a very, what's the word? Coarse grit, I guess you'd say. I might see if I have something else. I don't think I have it. Oh, I have some little emery boards. I don't know if these are very sharp. Oh yeah, those are working better. This is kind of breaking apart underneath from when I took it off. Kind of broke a little. It's okay, it's not gonna matter. Told Alex he should come in and see you guys today. We'll see if he does. He's a little crazy boy today. You hear him? So he's been all day, just been running up and down the hallway, being very excited about something. I always think I should do like a video of a day in the life of Alex, but it might be kind of boring because he doesn't do a whole lot, but I would even tell his aide to take a little video of him at the swimming pool. He does go swimming, and I'm getting my dirty hands all over this, and I forgot to grab any wipes. I'm getting glue all over the front of this. Why did I do that? I have to try to sand off some of this glue I got on the top. Okay, so you can see I got it a little bit dirty. Hi, Jackie. You guys are so quiet. Okay, trying to get some of this glue. I don't know how I got so much glue on my fingers. Okay. See if I can rub some of it off before I'll probably just sand the top of it a little bit. Get some of that off. I don't care too much because it's supposed to look old, but it's a little too much for me. Okay, we'll make it work. All right, so I'm going to take some distressing ink. Try to hide some of that. I just like to go around the edges, and then I'll go a little bit in the middle. And it just gives it a border around it, I guess you'd say. That looks really cute. So there's a little guy. Hi, Dixie. Thank you. I'm glad I'm your favorite crafter. All right. So then let's go. We did that. That's just from a little Dollar Tree cutout. Let's go back to this. It's probably dry. It feels pretty dry. Let me just run this for just a second, but it's pretty much dry. Now this is just wood that we painted black on the edge, but I want to make it look like gold because, you know, gold is really in, I think, and I like it now. But it's going to be kind of a shabby chic project, but also with gold. So I have some of the, what color is this? Antique gold Rub and Buff. I think I'm going to try to do it with a brush just because I don't want to get it all over me, but I might end up using my fingers. I got a whole bunch of new brushes, but I don't want to use those because I just don't. We'll try this one. I don't know. I'm just grabbing any brush. So just put some on my paper. And we're just gonna, and I want it to be mostly gold. Because I don't want this to be a dark project. I just want a little bit of the black to show, but mostly it's gonna be gold. So I'm just adding it and even going in the cracks a little bit, but just leaving just a little bit of that black to show. I didn't want that to get on the back. It probably will get on the back, but I might just sand it later. Forgot to grab something to buff this with. So I'm just going over the whole thing because I want it to look like a gold frame. You can do this without putting the black underneath, but I just like the look it gives with the just a little bit of that black poking through. It's a little more, I don't know what it looks, I just like it. Sounds like a helicopter outside. It's late where you guys are. It's only 5:46 here, but it's still so dark. So weird because a lot of you people that don't normally have snow, like in the south, have had snow and stuff, and we have had the mildest winter ever. And we normally have, you know, a decent amount of snow and cold, and we had one little bit of snow, I think, maybe one other time, and it didn't last more than, I don't know, very long at all. My husband and I like snow, so my husband really likes snow. Okay, so we're making it look gold. But I keep running. A thing of Rub and Buff does, it's kind of expensive, but it does last for a while. I mean, this is taking quite a bit, but it's still, you can make a tube last for quite a while. I'm going to get it all on the whole thing, and then I'll probably go back and add some more. But yeah, we had the kids over. I love having them. I actually got up with Janie every night she was here, and because she still wakes up at night and wants a bottle, so trying to get her off the bottle, but she's having a little bit of feeding issue. She doesn't like solid foods that much, so I gave Christian a break. She goes, I don't want to make you do it. But I go, you don't make me do it. I enjoy doing it, and you need a break. And she's like, okay. So I like getting up with her and giving her her bottle and cuddling with her, and then she'll go back to bed usually right after that. Carter and I did some Valentine crafts too, and what else did we made cookies. She likes to help me in the kitchen. She likes to get stuff out of the fridge for me, so I get her stuff and she puts it on the counter. And she likes to help me load the dishwasher. So she's fun to have in the kitchen. All right, still need a little more because it's a little blacker than I want in spots, so I'm going to go back and kind of fill in a little spots. I want to go grab a paper towel real quick. So okay, let's see how the sides look. Looks pretty good. Oh, there's a spot I missed. So you can kind of see it. You can just see some of the black poking through a little bit. They are such a blessing. I'm going to grab a paper towel because I want to kind of buff it just a little bit, and I forgot to grab one. Sorry about that. I just want to kind of buff it off a little bit. I don't know. I guess it's called rub and buff, so you're supposed to buff it. Just kind of makes it look like it's less brand new, I guess. This is kind of more of a, I guess, antique gold, but I kind of was hoping it was a little bit brighter gold, but I think it'll be pretty. We'll see. Didn't get too much on the back, a little bit. Because I wanted a gold frame for this, but I didn't have a gold frame, so I had this, so that's why we're using it. Okay, that looks pretty. What do you guys think? Do you guys like the gold look, or are you guys not into that? I kind of still like farmhouse, but I also like farmhouse kind of mixed with like cottage kind of stuff. I don't know how you explain it, but okay. So that's what we got. You guys gotta talk. I don't see any questions. You don't have to have questions, but all right. So then I'm actually gonna use some kind of different paper. I went through my scrapbook paper and found, it was just in some random, I think it was just a random piece I had, but it's like this kind of, I don't know, kind of minty green, sagey, with some little white florals and stuff. You like the gold? And I'm gonna put that right in the middle. Now it doesn't fit absolutely perfect, but that doesn't matter because we are going to put something around it. So I'm going to glue that in. I'm just going to use, I want to make sure I don't have anything, because I don't have any more of this paper. It's the only piece I have. I'm going to take this and put it on the paper because I won't be able to get it right up against the edge on that frame. Alex, do you want to come say hi? Alex, come here. Come say hi. They haven't seen you for so long. Come here. Come here, buddy. Come in here. Come see Mama. Oh, he's willing to walk in. Come in, buddy. Let's scoot this over a little bit. Can you say hi to everybody? Let's turn you this way a little bit. Say hi. Say, I know I haven't seen you guys in so long. I've been neglecting you. So is Mama, so. I mean, Mama's been neglecting her crafting. What have you been up to? You telling them what you've been doing? Swimming? Mama's just gluing this in here. You're just being crazy? Is that what you're doing? Being the crazy boy? Being the crazy boy? They're saying hi. What are you looking at? What do you see over there? That's interesting. Everything's interesting. Oh, that's all I get. He's out of here. They're all saying hi to you now, buddy, but you're gone. Oh, why do I always get stuff on here I don't want? Ah! Because my hands are dirty and I don't have any... I should have grabbed some... Here, let's see something else to rub this down. I don't know where anything is. Okay, hopefully that'll get covered. But anyway, just put that in there in the middle like that. They're saying they've been missing you, buddy. All right, and then we're going to take... Now, I got this at Hobby Lobby. It's some really pretty, I don't know, lace. It had some kind of edging on it that was like, so you could glue it probably, or sew it, like some real thin material on the edge, but I didn't want that. So I cut that off. So we're going to glue this around this and hopefully not get gold on it. So I'm just going to go around the edge here. Try to just do a little bit at a time so that it looks good and I don't get glue everywhere. And it's not going to lay exactly flat because it's, you know, it's going around, but I think it'll still be pretty. Sorry about that. That's my life. It drives my other kids crazy when they're here. I don't even hear it myself, but they're always like, Alex, be quiet. They're not used to it anymore. They're not used, they've moved out. So look how pretty that looks. I had a hard time just deciding what I wanted to do today. So I decided I was just going to go with a simple little piece of decor, but I think it'll be pretty. Not going to be a super long craft, I don't think. That's what I always say, and then they end up being longer. Something. He's making him jump. We call him Tigger around here. Hi, Christina. Yeah, I painted the edge black. This was a wood piece from Hobby Lobby. Painted the edge black and then went over it with Rub and Buff. Put a piece of scrapbook in the scrapbook paper in the middle. And now I'm just putting some lace trim around it. We're kind of making a shabby chic, I don't know, cottagey, vintagey looking piece of decor. I don't know what my style is, really. Just my style, I guess. Because I'll have to take a video or some pictures, but for my decorating for Valentine's Day, I just put kind of my everyday, you know, woods and golds and farmhouse kind of, not like, you know, just modern farmhouse, not like animals and stuff. But I just added pops of pink and light pink and gold and a little bit of hearts and stuff, so it looks really cute. So I'm gonna kind of do that thing for spring too, just kind of neutrals, but with pops of maybe some green and some pink. Yeah, now it looks like it's a gold frame, doesn't it? I really enjoy all your crafts. You always inspire me to make similar things. Oh, Holly, I don't even recognize your name. I'm glad you said something. You love my style. Oh, good. Thanks, Mary Lou, I think it was. Yeah. All right, so we got that. I think that looks pretty. Now I really like the gold. Wasn't sure. Got glue everywhere. All right, so then I wanted to add like that looks good, but I thought maybe it would need cleaned up along the edge, and so I got this trim that I got from, I don't know where. I've had it for a while. I think it might have been, oh, Joann's, that's what I thought. But it's just some, I use the red a lot, but this is like a pink and white. And I thought that might be cute to put right there. I think I am going to do it, even though it's a little more cleaned up than I was thinking it would be. So I'm just going to go down here, and right at that edge, I'm going to do the same thing all the way around. Right in that little bit of spot left. Just to add that little pop of pink. And this would just work with some pink and white baker's twine too. I almost used that, but then I found this and it's a little bit thicker. I like projects like this where you just kind of add layers. Hi, Susan. Oops, I picked up a pen. Almost there. Right, I don't know if you can even see that little bit of pink right there. 40 eyes, yep. So that looks really cute. Then we're gonna take our, where did I put it now? Oh, our bunny, and we're gonna put it in the middle. I think I'm gonna have it pop up a little bit, so I'll grab a couple, probably just 2 of these. Try to take letters I don't use very often, but I don't use these. I don't use Scrabble tiles much for crafting as much anymore anyway, but I mean, I use them for crafting, but not the actual letters. I just use them to, oops, this one's not open. I just use it for spacers. So, oops, too much. So I'm just adding a little bit of, oh shoot, glue on, wood glue on here, and then I'll add a little hot glue. Ooh, that's hot. Just kind of like that, because I didn't want it popping too much, but just a little bit. Yeah, this paper's pretty. I don't even have any idea where it came from. I just have a bunch. I haven't bought scrapbook paper in forever. I just have paper I've just had for years. I will buy a book every once in a while if I see it like for really cheap, like at Michael's. If it's on, sometimes they have books for $4.99, and so I'll grab one. But so I'm gonna put the Sprite. In the middle. So that's cute, just like it's itself. But you know, I'm gonna, you know, zhuzh it up a little bit. So I have all those flowers I used on the last, on that, like paper flowers. So somehow we're gonna bring some pink in with some of these. I can't decide if I want the brighter pink or the, I think the brighter pink looks better with that trim. So I think I'm gonna use one of these. That's a little big. So they just come in the little paper packages from Hobby Lobby. So I'm gonna, and I did find that piece I was looking for the other day, so I might use some of that. I'm not sure if I want to do that or not. How is it 6:05 already? I've been on here for 35 minutes. I just like, oh my gosh, I've been on here 5 minutes and I'm almost done. I think I'm just gonna go with one flower. And then maybe a piece of this. Still a little bit long. You decorate with bunnies all year long. Cool. I'm gonna add some more of these little flowers that comes with these little leaves too. I think. I feel like I wanna have one over here. Maybe coming out of the flower a little bit. Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe another one. They come on here like this, but just to kind of make it 3D a little more. Oh, tell me what bunny cart you're talking about, because I'm not sure. All right, and I want to add, I cut out the, shoot, where are they? I cut out the scripture references when I got this this responsive reading from the hymnal. So it's 1 Corinthians 15:12 through 28. And I'm going to put this on here. I kind of just want to put it I'm gonna put a little bit of Distress ink too before I put it on. I just like when you have the smaller letters and then the bigger letters. I think it looks cute. It was the Dollar Tree. Oh gosh. Oh, Wood Bunny with wheels. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Okay. Bunny pull toy. Yeah, I gave that as a gift for one of my baby showers, but I know what you're talking about. I'll try to find it. Now that I'm back a little bit, I'm gonna start. I have put a lot of my videos on YouTube, but not all of them. So you can go on there and see if it's there. But all right. So then, let's see. I have some little things. I'm gonna just feel like I want a little bit more. I don't know what. These are always kind of clumpy. I don't really like those. Let's see what else is over here. I think I'm gonna leave that. Okay, so we have that. And I have some ribbon, but I don't know if I'm gonna want ribbon. I think I'm just gonna stop right here. You could make a really cute hanger with ribbon, but I'm probably just gonna set it on the shelf, so I'm not gonna do anything else. I like it just the way it is. Just kind of simple. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Yeah, he's super happy, super crazy wild tonight. So I pretty much did this whole craft with a lot of talking in 40 minutes, and only thing I had done ahead of time was I cut out the paper, I guess. But I think that's pretty cute. Thanks for all the hearts, guys. So it's a pretty simple one tonight, but I think it turned out pretty cute. So literally you can take any frame and make it look like it's a gold frame and then put whatever you want inside of it. But this would just be really cute up on a shelf or wherever. So anyway, that's it for tonight. I hope you guys have a great night, and thanks for praying for my grandkids. I still can't tell everything that's going on, but we did have a big test that one of the grandkids had to have, and we were waiting on the results, and we were very nervous about them, and we found out what we were worried about was negative, so that was awesome. So we still don't know what the issue is, but that was a big answer to prayer that was negative, because that was something my daughter was really worried about. So we're so glad that was negative. We just found that out yesterday. So all right, you guys have a great night, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.